What's good, YT family? It's your brother ELI coming with another KVA video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate the love. Much appreciate the support. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing their thing. Please like the video. And if you feel inclined to, subscribe. Show your boy some love. So, just watched the Frank Martin, Tank Davis, Gervonta Tank Davis face off. I liked it. Very entertaining. One thing I don't like that happened, or I don't like that what Tank did, was kind of like, he kind of tried to embarrass, Frank Martin, which I get it, right? Because it's like it's competitive, and Tank is a rowdy boy. You know what I mean? He's a he a hood nigga, Baltimore boy. You know what I'm saying? Maryland. Shout out to all you boys out there. But it was a little too much. Sometimes it was a little too much at times, where it's like, Tank can just, try to just be a lot. Just be extra. You know what I mean? Just extra. Turn things up to a place where it ain't, I just think, he tried to use that street card, that hood nigga card, a little too much. It just for Frank, it just, kind of made Frank just look a little, I ain't gonna say made him look soft, because to me, I've seen people who talk rowdy like that get beat the fuck up all the time. Trust me, I've seen people who bark a lot, bark loud, and get handled. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that happen plenty of times. Not saying I see that happening with Tank, but it was just something I noticed. Something I was just like, I wish Tank could have, kind of tone it down just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It was just a little too much, a little unbearable at times. And then he got into it with Earl Spence. Started arguing with Earl Spence, and one thing I do wish Frank Martin talked more. I wish he had that and maybe it's just not in his personality, right? Maybe it's just not in him to be that kind of person, to kind of just bark and talk shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's just boxing. That comes with boxing. Talking shit comes with boxing. And Tank learned from the best of them, being under Floyd for so long and just watching boxing. You know what I'm saying? He a student of the game. You know what I'm saying? That he come from that. You know what I'm saying? He come from talking shit. He come from getting in your face, and you know what I mean? Just putting that energy out there. So Tank know what's up. Tank know how to make that shit. He know how to make it happen. Versus Frank. He's very reserved. You know what I mean? You could tell he a laid back dude, real mellow dude, real chill dude. I haven't really even seen him yell and get like that, really. You know what I mean? Like, he just seemed like a cool guy. You know what I'm saying? And I just wish he talked a little bit more. Didn't let Tank just completely just take over, and just because obviously to the people watching, it just looks so much worse just being like that. But even though I like Frank Martin, I really do. I do like him as a person. I like his personality, and I like Tank too. Right, I like Tank. I really like Tank, because I feel like he's the most marketable. His personality, right? Funny dude, but he take this shit serious, and he'll knock you clean the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's done this plenty of times, especially around dudes at that 135 range. It's really not that many people who could rock with Tank when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, the power, you know what I'm saying, movement, and it happens in spurts. You know what I'm saying? It can happen in a blink. You know what I mean? Like, he's not just one of them guys that just starts just punching and just starts throwing heavy punches. Like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? He kind of can, he can box very well and take you to a place, take you to, you know what I'm saying, to the deep waters and drown you. Like, he just has that, that timing is very good, very impeccable timing. Frank Martin, He has power too. He can crack. I don't think he has the defense that Gervonta Tank Davis has. I don't think he has the defense that Tank has. He has a good jab. I've seen him get hurt before, right? I've seen him get hurt before, or maybe not necessarily get hurt. Or maybe I don't want to say get hurt, but I've seen him take punishment. I've seen him take punishment. You know, I think he's very technical, right? Fundamental. He can jab. His hook is good. He got a real strong left hook, right? I think he fights southpaw just like a Tank fights southpaw. So we're gonna see how that works out. But I like Frank. I just think Tank might just be a little too much for him, and I mean that in the sense of the skill aspect. Maybe not necessarily the power, but just the overall boxing fluidity. Just it with Tank, it's just so natural to him. You can tell it's very natural. You can tell that, when he gets in the ring, he's comfortable, right? He takes a few rounds off. He can lose some. He'll give you the first 4 or 5 rounds. I've seen Tank do that a lot of times, especially when he fought with Ryan Garcia. When Ryan Garcia came out extremely hot, Ryan Garcia. I would say out of the 5 rounds, he won 3 or 4 of them. He won 3 or 4 of those 5 rounds in the beginning, until obviously he just got caught, just got caught bad. But and Tank could do that. Like I said, Tank could do that to you. Tank could take a few rounds off to see what you about, see what you like, test your power out. You know what I'm saying? Work his jab. He'll do a lot of those things. You know what I'm saying? Just to figure you out. And what I think is, I think that same kind of thing is going to happen. I don't think Frank is going to get caught like Ryan. I don't think he's going to get caught like Ryan. I don't think he's going to make the same mistakes that Ryan made, right? And overextended himself, right? Because Frank. Frank doesn't expose himself as much, right? He doesn't throw shots that leave him exposed as much as Ryan Garcia did. So I don't think that's going to be the problem. I just think once Tank starts to figure him out, there's going to be a point in, I want to say, if I were to say, I would say round 7th or 8th round, there's going to be a point where that's going to be Frank's biggest test, right? I think that's going to, I think that's when Tank is going to try to get him out of there. 7th or 8th round. I think Tank is going to either, maybe not knock him out then, but it's going to be a turning point where he's going to catch him. He's going to catch him with something real nice, and Frank is going to be tested for sure, right? Because I don't even think he's even been, all the fights that I've seen him, or the fights that I've seen Frank in, I don't think none of them have been on the magnitude and on a stage like this. So, I'm not a fan of any one of them too much to where I want any one of those guys to win. But that's just what I think. I think 7th or 8th round, Frank, you know what I'm saying, he has the possibility to get caught, right? These guys have sparred before, but at the same time, it's just sparring. And, it's a whole different thing when, you know what I'm saying, those lights are bright. And, you know what I mean, things is, you know what I'm saying, a lot of shit is at stake right now. So, yeah, if I were to, you know what I'm saying, place a bet, I'd probably say, I'd probably say Gervonta Tank Davis, 8th round, probably TKO. Or I don't think it's going to be a knock. I don't know, man. I don't want to say it's going to be a knockout, man. But fuck it. I'm gonna just say it's a knockout. I'll give it 8-round knockout for Tank. Shout out to Frank Martin though. And this could go either way too. This can go either way. This is not a walk in the park. I don't want people to think this shit is going to be a walk in the park, because it definitely will not be. This shit will definitely not be no fucking walk in the park. I know a lot of people like, man, Tank gonna beat his ass, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Frank Martin started fighting way too late, man. Look, all it takes is to get caught with the wrong shit at the wrong time at this boxing shit. Just like any other sport. But in boxing, for sure, you can get caught with the wrong shit at the wrong time, and that can just change somebody's career completely. So, you know what I mean? But, like I said, Tank is proven to do this more times than not. So this is why that's my prediction for the fight. I would say Tank 8th round, probably to get Frank out of there. So, yeah, man, that's my prediction. Let me know what you guys think. You guys think Frank gonna be able to hold it down, or maybe, or best case scenario to me for Frank is it go to decision. That's best case scenario. But I see Tank 8th round getting him out of there. So like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate the love. Let me know what you guys think. Give me your predictions in the comments below. Other than that, holla at me later. Peace.